Alright, we're back with Mega Man Legacy Collection. Everyone's favorite. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and scan the Mega Man Amiibo. Now, something community challenges. I have no idea what these contain, but I do know that there's a bunch of them. 10? 11? So, we'll see. Well, let's start from the beginning. Moriarty's test. I am kind of curious to know... Oh, what is... What is this? No, seriously, what? What? Is the idea that I click the wrong buttons? That I do like this? Is this in the real game? I want to say it isn't. Because if this is like vaguely original content, that would be cool. It doesn't seem to be. I think this is real content, so I assume that has to be as well, and I did well. Do I have some kind of a shield weapon? I do. Okay, I assume that's what is expected of me. To make use of the shield weapon of choice. That went well. Yeah. That's not it. I should also take consideration to the fact that I do have access to something else as well. That being the right to whatchamacallit. Could be useful. Okay, that's that. Okay, well, that was simple enough. That was also simple enough, but I'm also bad. Oh boy. Everyone's favorite. So, it's basically another mega mix of 1 through 6, I guess. Also, good for future thoughts, planning. Don't take this bad. I was actually originally gonna say, do take this bad? But I think I take it back. This is the exact opposite of a good time. The other path doesn't actually seem much better, but at least I can probably mostly climb up uninterrupted. And dealing with these enemies shouldn't be too bad. Yeah, I definitely think this is the correct path, even if I have to take damage. Okay, don't do it like that. Or that, honestly. So, no, don't do that. Do I have magnet beam? I do. That could be interesting. Like, if I have access to the magnet beam, I could use that to traverse some of these sections faster. Especially this. Like, that might be what they're trying to go for. Except then you reach this section and you can't actually use the magnet beam anymore. I don't know, you probably actually can. Anyways, wasted enough time there. And this is Metal Blade. Except, why would I do that when I can just die? Yeah, that seems like a good plan. Okay, so I'm gonna assume they want me to use the Metal Blade. Because there's birds, there's also a distinct possibility that I could make use of the time stop. It would probably also beat the monkeys. That are probably not monkeys at all. So if I do the beginning section like that and then I switch to the Metal Blade for this section, that might be like a real strategy, and apparently I was stuck on the ladder. Good, good. Oh boy, everyone's favorite. Well, luckily I have plenty of practice in not doing this correctly at all. There is absolutely no reason I wouldn't use the rush jet to deal with this though. So I should probably keep that in mind, that I'll just do that and save me time and effort in doing this. Okay. Skullman. Not sure what they're going for here yet. Since it seems like all of these parts are meant to kind of be tackled with a specific item, so you can get through it faster. The only thing I could really think of there would be maybe to do it with let me think. The skull barrier. Do I have gravity hold? Does gravity hold work on every enemy on this area? It does not work on the spikes. I found out that now. Okay, it seems to work. Which is kind of dumb when you think about it. This is Gravity Man stage. Having the gravity weapon here is pretty unlikely to begin with. And then you're like, oh, right, we can just use this. Okay, it doesn't work on those. I wonder if that's intentional. Can I... Well, I already ended up spawning the big enemy. Was thinking maybe I could not spawn it. Also, Metal Blade would probably be the superior option here. Assuming I can aim. I'm going to die. So that's pretty good. Was that the only fish in this section? Because I think the rest of this might be pretty trivial. Yeah, I'd say so. Really? Okay, let's see. If I use the flash stopper right at the beginning, does it prevent big fish from spawning? It doesn't. Instead, it just makes it into a kind of a glitchy mess, but I can still get past it. I just have to take a hit. I have a feeling you can get past it if it's functional. I have this recollection of it, so I think that's definitely the play I want to have here. Do I have a time stopper in this game? Does it? It does not. It's not even a time stop, I don't think. It's just something that deals damage to enemies, I guess. Okay, that was simple enough. I think this might be the end. You're weak to Elecman. Which is not news. No, that's not the end. Oh no, you're not doing what I'm thinking you're doing. Crash Bomb is your secondary weakness, I think. Like, if I could get a hit on you with it, like one more, I could just get you killed with Flash Stopper. That would be ideal, please. Like, if I don't miss at all with the Crash Bomb, that would be pretty sweet. Well, that's that. I think that's gonna be enough. It's not gonna be enough. But that worked actually really well. Magnet Man. What even is your weakness? I fought you guys for so long without your weaknesses that I actually don't even remember. It's not Gemini Laser, why did I even try that? I want to say it's Spark Plug or whatever you call it. Yes, it is. That doesn't mean I won't die though. So, several random observations. First is that this challenge is bloody lengthy. The second is that I am nowhere even close to doing this well. Also, you are easier to beat without this skull weapon of choice. But it ultimately doesn't matter, because it's so much faster to kill you without it. I'm not sure if I can afford to kill you the consistent way. I mean, this isn't even that bad. It kind of works. It's messy, but you're weak to CI. Why is CI that big? Has CI always been this big? Would like to know, because I'm almost certain it wasn't, and also I died. I thought he was gonna die, but he had invulnerability frames. I mean, I guess it's always been that big. I just never realized because good reasons. Also, I am doing excellent. Getting 2 hits per cycle can't be this bloody hard. And finally we have Pharaoh Man. Except you have not seen a Pharaoh at all. So that was false, and also I ran out of time. Ha. So what was the time limit here? 12 minutes. I don't know what the actual time limit of meaningfulness is. Can I not start a challenge off with that? I mean, if the time limit is 7 minutes, I'm not gonna make it. Unfortunately, and I'm very afraid it's gonna be exactly that. Of course. It didn't even hit him. Wow. Okay, I hope it's 7.5 minutes. I don't think it's reasonable to assume it would be any more than that. And if it is that, I'm not allowed to die. I failed myself. Okay, if it's 7.5 minutes, that's good enough. I don't actually know the time limits. It's not 7.5 minutes. So about that. But yeah. What I've been using for a source for the time limits has been for the Steam version. And so far I have not seen any reason to not believe it, but obviously it doesn't have the amiibos, so it's not something I can actually check. So that's pretty good. Holy shit, it's almost like I'm competent at this game. Don't worry, not gonna last. Definitely not gonna last. I meant to jump, not get stuck on a ladder. I meant to not fall down and take unnecessary damage. So I definitely have a feeling that the time limit is exactly 7 minutes. So that does mean I need to improve somewhere. I'm not necessarily sure where, but I think I had some stupid deaths in stupid places that I could cut out. So we start with this. If that was as good as last time, this is going to work miraculously, and the monkey will do a weird dance. Why was I falling at the speed of fast? Nope, still don't know how to avoid that. Probably should have picked that health up. Not sure if I should even bother with the rabbit there. So I couldn't actually switch to the weapons menu because I shot at the beginning because I wasn't sure what was coming next because my memory is still incredibly bad. But I also walked, so I'm not sure if I saved time or wasted it. I'm also pretty sure that doing that wastes time. Okay, that went well. That went well. I'll take it. Okay, so let's not die in this section this time, please. I'm pretty sure I pressed the button. I'm pretty sure I'm just playing bad now. What do I kill these with? Gyro attack? That was so not worth it, but I'm not sure if I would have died. I'm also not convinced that this is actually gonna work, because I'm at such a low health. Yeah, I should have just thrown myself into the nearest spike. If I jump there, I don't have to stop. That saves just a bit of my time. So jumping there also hurt me, I think. Okay, so if I do this right... I did not do it right. Maybe it's still fine. Seems to be. Okay. Okay. Right. I died in this section. Center flash is actually useful here. So... Okay, so now I should be fine. Okay, wait here. I can start a dash afterwards, and we're good. I forget if there's some section. Okay, no, it's just the bosses. I have presumably a minute and a half. Wait, minute and a half? More like 2 minutes and a half. Is this health gonna be enough? It will if I get lucky at least. Yep. Goodbye, quick man, you won't be missed. Okay, Magnet Man, I shouldn't be taking a single hit from you. I mean, I could take hits from you. Can I take a hit from you still? Like, I'm not sure, so I'm not gonna risk it. I'd rather die to you. And I do need to die to you because I don't have confidence in my skills to kill you with the skull barrier without taking a hit. I'm not sure if that's even possible. Like doing it the fast way. Okay, that was an unnecessarily high jump. At least the last 2 fights are easy. I say as I've lost to Napalm Man through massive amounts of spaghetti. Wow, really? So about that massive amount of spaghetti. Holy crap, how can one man be this bad at a simple fucking boss? Holy shit, what even was that? If I'm missing the 7-minute mark because of that, I will actually be mad. Okay, well, I cleverly manipulated him into doing dumb stuff, which wasn't good for me at all. I'm not at an ideal amount of health. And I also need to kind of haul ass if I want to get it done. Don't care about taking damage, just get the hits in. Please be enough. Okay. Okay. Don't fall. 9 minutes. I don't get any equipment. Gotcha. I can get behind that though. I can't get behind this, because this is basically RNG bullshit and its finest. I fell. I'm just gonna restart because the first section is trivial and quick, and I'd rather not die in that section. Please, it couldn't make it. Ugh. So, it's currently Monday morning, and this is presumably going up the same evening, which is why I decided to do this instead of Pokemon, because I figured since that has hard battles, there's a definite possibility that I would actually have difficulties there and have to actually fight and like edit. So I hate this game. I really do. Or not the game. That's not fair, because Mega Man games are good. I hate the challenge mode like a lot. But yeah. So what the fuck was I thinking? Oh yeah, I don't want to do the other thing in case I have to edit stuff. I'd rather just get it done in like a single 15-minute sitting and then just do the regular shit. How about I play the bullshit awful challenge mode challenges that I have no idea how hard they are and which are almost certainly going to require editing. God, I'm so smart. Okay, please. So, if Legacy Collection 2 has a challenge mode, I don't want anything to do with it. I want nothing to do with anything resembling this game mode ever again. I say this now, and I'm fully aware that if Mega Man Legacy Collection 2 actually has this stupid, god-awful mode, I'm going to play it. I am fully and completely aware that that's exactly what I'm going to do. Also, this section sort of showcasing to me why all this time I've been using the magnet beam to skip this section, because this section is complete and utter garbage. And I'm aware I could try to dodge the shots. In fact, someone that was actually good at this game would probably do such a thing. But I'm not good enough to actually react to anything, apparently, ever. So this is a good challenge. At least, if nothing else, this challenge has the mercy to stick this at the very beginning. Like, you don't get much more beginning-y than this. And for that alone I am thankful. Everything else about this can go eat several hundred dicks. Can you please go up? Can you please get me off this hell ride? Is this even about my skill anymore? Do my skills matter? Am I even real anymore? I've got nothing. This game mode has beaten me to the ground. You know, if I had stayed on that one, I probably would have been able to jump up there. Was that 2 extra lives in a row, and then I immediately got killed because the 1-up curse is real? Just so you know, I'm not going to edit any of this. Like, I don't care. This is garbage. This is garbage. If it goes over 50 minutes and I haven't beaten this stupid challenge, then sure, I'll pretend I did something about this. And it's almost certainly going to happen, but I'm trying to cover my bases. I'm mad at this game. So, if I understood correctly, these are community challenges. So, a fan of the Mega Man games made these for some kind of contest, maybe? Is that what I'm getting here? Is that it? Because the first challenge was actually pretty fine. Like, I think it had a theme of trying to make you use a specific item. Like sections where you want to use some item. Possibly an item you shouldn't have in that section normally. Like, you'd use the gravity move on Gravity Man stage. I feel like that's not quite right, but I at least got the vibe that it wants to make you use a specific weapon. And then you get a small boss rush from each of the 6 games for the end. I think that's actually a pretty decently designed challenge. Just to be sure, no, there is no magnet beam to be found. I would have been actually salty if that did happen. Because it did cross my mind earlier already that maybe they didn't put magnet beam on the first screen because they knew people would check, and after that people would just assume that you don't have it, and actually you had it all along for all the other sections. Beautiful. But yeah, so the first challenge was fine. This might actually be the worst one that I've seen to this date. If these were made by fans, then what the hell were you thinking, whoever you are that made this? Like, I get it, you have a team. Fair enough. But don't put food holders without the ability to skip this, because these food holders are actually the Satan. And I would rather not be involved in any of this. What? Did I clip through that food holder? Because I'm pretty sure I clipped through that food holder. Is it because it's an enemy and I got hit and invulnerability frames saved me from getting hit by this thing? Mega Man 1 is a well-designed game. Get me out of this hellhole. Holy shit. Okay. Of course. So it's going to be like all instant death sections from every game ever in a row in like the order of the games. And wow, I'm just good at this game. Like that's not even the fault of this game anymore. So yeah, this should be the last section with food holders at least. Okay. Oh, right. I forgot it was you. Everyone's favorite. At least I don't feel like this is that bad of a section. Just kind of time consuming. But yeah, I mean, in theory, I like the theme of this level. It being do your best and don't fall. But the food holders are pure random bullshit in Mega Man 1. What is this beginning screen here? And why did I not get a jump twice in a row from there? But yeah, like, what was that beginning? I think I talked previously about how dumb the some of the save states are. Like A-Man, like it starts out with what is basically an undodgeable. Again, what the actual hell is this section? Why do you start in the middle of this? So close that the Mecha Dragon is basically automatically going to kill you. Or at least hit you, but that's basically the same thing. Like, what the hell? That went well. I wasn't thinking. So do I just... Okay, at least you get a free jump if you hold the jump button there. That's not much, but I'll take it. So this thing doesn't have invulnerability frames. I forgot you can only hit it in the head. And of course that's not the end of it. But yeah, remove the food holder section, and I think this challenge would actually be almost fine. Like, honestly. Again, at least they're at the beginning. But, there's always the but. The other problem here is that I have no idea how tight time limits on this challenge might possibly be. Oh! So I'm kind of trying to rush through this, which I'm not sure if that's actually the play. I'm also not entirely sure how to deal with flying bastards. I also, well, since this is still the first time through this one, I don't know how much more of this there is. Because I don't remember anything about the other games. So I don't know if they actually have like sections like this. Oh, I wonder if I would have survived if I just jumped to the next platform, like the dragonfly would have just missed me. Stopping there seems to be at least a decent play. So, no, I wouldn't have survived. But this time I would have survived by just standing at the beginning. So I think the time limit was 9 minutes altogether, which makes me think that the time limit here is probably like 5 minutes to clear all of this, which sounds ridiculous. But then again, I did die at the Spaghetti Extraordinaire section several times, the last food holder one. Really? I just want to clear this so I know how much there is to do here. Taking note that the dragonflies don't appear at randomized spots. Like if I waited around, they wouldn't just appear randomly. It's always the same spots. So if you do the same things every time, they should be consistent. I just need to find said consistency. Like, that one just kinda works. And then you're stuck down here because you don't have items that you would normally have. Unless you do. Don't you start with item number 3 here? Oh, you start with Rush Coil. So that means you can get out of down there. Just that it's not good. Well, that went well. Yeah, this is a pretty hectic section overall. I can tell. Like, you need to avoid 2 separate things at once, basically. Okay, so then we have this section, which is another one of those legendary sections that I've never done properly. Because just screams, please ignore all of this in favor of just using the rush jet, and that was almost bad. Okay, that's the only section that I take everything I said about this being a good challenge back if you just remove the food holders, because here's another random first generation bullshit section that's only vaguely doable thanks to the star shield. If you don't have the star shield, get fucked. There is no consistent way to do this. I'm pretty damn sure there's absolutely zero consistent way to do this. Maybe if you do it the same way every time, the RNG will work. Like maybe if I just rush through it like that, it just kinda works. I'm kind of doubtful, but it might be worth looking into. Also, I died. There is a definite chance that this is the last section though. I died again. If this is the last section, I think I can probably do this. Like, at least I got to see everything this challenge has to offer. So now I can... Oh, I actually beat it in time. Yeah, that seems about right. Okay, so now begins the part where I need to optimize this. So I expect to be stuck here for another 20 minutes. And I need to do both food holder sections first try. And I have to hope that these sections also cooperate with me. Because otherwise I'm probably not gonna have enough time. And I'm absolutely stunned that went as smoothly as it did. That did not go as smoothly. So if you can't jump immediately. That's not gonna cut it. Okay. The second section isn't as bad. It's shorter. That's basically all it has going for it, though. So if I make you appear earlier, is that gonna... Is that gonna work in my favor or not? Like, if I make you appear earlier, that means I can save some seconds on the cycles. But he also gets more time to start shooting at me. And I don't know if the clouds will actually align correctly. Also, why doesn't the challenge, this section rather, end right here? Like, I feel like if it ended right here, it would completely fit the theme of this challenge. Now it kind of doesn't. Alright, I forgot. This section just kind of throw a massive pile at me. At least if you survive the initial barrage of shit, this is a pretty trivial challenge. Right, so far so good. Right, I forgot. So is the Mecha Dragon just an instant death? You don't get a jump there automatically, what the hell? Oh my god. So, again, reminder, right now it's giving me the ready message. You know? When you do the section the first time, it doesn't. So if you don't know from memory what said section is gonna be... Also, what the hell did happen there? What the hell did happen there? That was a good sentence. Yeah. Why the hell did they not give you the ready sign when you first do the section? Why did I jump? Am I gonna throw this not really even that good of a run away by just spaghetting all over this game as usual? Okay, that went flawlessly. Oh. What? What? Did I fall on the portal down? Oh my god. That's not only a once in a lifetime save, but also that happened because of lag. Like I swear. Fuck. Okay, so does this work if I just run through? Like, does it just magically work? I am extremely doubtful of this. Oh my god. So the RNG is consistent then, I take it. Because that's both nice and also kinda dumb. Don't care, just take the hits. Just damage boost. Okay, was 421 enough? Please tell me it was enough. Good! So, that's 2 challenges in a video. Well, next time, more of this misery. Bye.